New protests in Minnesota. Anti-ICE demonstrators gathering this weekend across the city, including at a building federal agents are using as a headquarters. Protesters also continue to go after Target stores.
No human is illegal, we shall not be moved. No human is illegal, we shall not be moved.
Target is based in Minnesota. Protesters are pressuring the retailer to stop cooperating with ICE. And a live look now in Minneapolis, where protesters have gathered outside the Target headquarters. You can see some signs there. Immigrants belong here, says one of them, and looks like some speeches are happening. Those are live images outside the Target in Minneapolis.
Okay, we shall watch that. Chilly there as well. Kayleigh McEnany joins me here in New York to talk about this and more. Good day to you.
Thank you.
With regard to, in a way, I guess the easy part's over, right? At the end of last week when they passed this extension in the Senate, agreed upon by Chuck Schumer and President Trump. Now in the House, I think things are going to go sideways, okay? You got Chris Murphy on Fox News Sunday. Now, he comes from the far left part of the Democratic Party lately, and he said the following about ICE.
Happening in Minnesota right now is a dystopia. ICE is tear gassing elementary schools. It is disappearing legal residents into cars. It is murdering American citizens. And so our focus over the next 2 weeks has to be reining in a lawless and immoral immigration agency in this nation. That's work that we have to do in the next 2 weeks. Hopefully it's work that Republicans and Democrats will be able to agree on.
Okay, so now, a bit of hyperbole in that comment. However, Democrats are starting to gain a little traction on this. Do you think they smell something that they can capitalize on here?
They do, and a lot of just totally abject mistruths there from Chris Murphy, but he is a member, I would argue, of the far left flank of the party, so you'd expect some of that. But before you even get to that, you have to get past the Rules Committee and Anna Paulina Luna, as was made mention of, once the SAVE Act attached to this, that's national voter ID, among other provisions. So you get through that, right? And then you get this 2-week period, and then you have to deal with all of the various factions. You have the Democrats who are more of the Chuck Schumer brand saying, you know, we just want conditions on ICE. We don't want roving patrols. We don't want masks. We want judicial warrants. And Republicans have said several of those are absolute no-goes. So you have that fight, but then you have the Schumer fight versus the far left flank of the party who wants total cessation of ICE operations. So how do you make all these various factions come together with a Democrat Party that feels like this is the issue they want to put the stake in the ground on ahead of the midterms?
So Senator Fetterman, I'll play this clip. Go ahead and listen to it. Senator Fetterman from Pennsylvania, roll this now.
I also say now, some of the agents wearing masks, I think primarily that's driven by people are going to dox those people. That's a serious concern too. Absolutely. They could target their families, and they are organizing these people to put their names out there. So don't ever dox people and target their families too. So that's part of the churn as well now too.
So just for our viewers at home, this is a very important point, because what Democrats want are no masks, they want warrants by a judge, and they want body cams. On the body cam issue, it seems like Speaker Johnson's okay with that.
Yes.
And Shelley Moore Capito in our program on Friday said there's already money in that bill for body cams. That would seem to be an issue that's taken care of. The other two will be contentious.
They will. I mean, to the point of the face coverings, I have seen campaigns with the posters of people's faces, calling them kidnappers, doxing. That's a real concern. And then you have this issue of judicial warrants. So you need a judicial warrant if there's a forced entry into a property. But you can have an administrative warrant. That's all you need. That can be signed off within DHS to arrest someone. But DHS has said, hey, you can use a judicial warrant, or an administrative warrant, including forced entry, if you have a final removal order. So I know that's all very complex, but there's a lot of Fourth Amendment concerns in there, and the Democrats are saying, no, we want judicial warrants, end of the story, and this is going to be a sticking point.
Okay, so that's where the rubber meets the road, and not to overlook what the president said over the weekend when he said, if you're a blue city and you want help, you're going to have to ask for it,
Yeah.
Which suggests to me that they don't want to repeat in Minneapolis. And they've learned a lesson. Just a quick thought on that.
Absolutely. And we heard this from Tom Homan. Targeted enforcement operations is what he is working on. Targeted. So that comports with what the president has tweeted.
Got it. See you at noon.
Thank you.
Thank
See
you,
you then.
Kayleigh.
Yep.
Hey everyone, I'm Emily Campagno. Catch me and my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kayleigh McEnany on Outnumbered every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, or set your DVR. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page for daily highlights.